Am I the a-hole for being mad that my wife spied on a private convo with our daughter? So I'm at a very long and stressful meeting at work and my phone starts blowing up that my wife and teen daughter are fighting, again. It was a special event for daughter's boyfriend that my wife attended with her, but when my daughter shows up underdressed, in my wife's opinion, my wife tells her to go change at home. Well, daughter misses most of event and is embarrassed in front of BF and his family and feels wife, her mom, made embarrassing comments and she basically left the event crying and missed it all. I get my wife's side of the story, come home from work a bit early to try to talk some sense into daughter so she can wipe the tears away and go to post-event family dinner. In these situations I try my best to always defend my wife but also have my daughter feel like she's being heard. It's difficult when the complaints she has are very familiar because the same gaslighting and emotional outbursts sometimes is directed toward me from my wife, so I can definitely commiserate. Before I get home from work, more texts are being sent to me because daughter is late to evening dinner and she has a food dish she is supposed to bring and both wife and daughter are refusing to go. Feeling embarrassed about the whole situation from earlier, I'm trying to help and send this to wife, tried to add screenshots of texts but I guess that's not allowed. Me. So daughter told BF to tell people she's feeling sick and can't make it to after-party dinner. So whoever takes our food dish over should say that. Wife. Well, no one is taking it over then. I feel terrible about this whole situation. I want to jump in front of a train. I just want to die. There was not supposed to be any drama. I was in the wrong and would like to be removed permanently. It was misconstrued from the second I was trying to suggest her outfit was inappropriate. I am done. Sorry. Wife. I'm sorry you can't go a day without drama between us. Wife. I am doing stuff for work. I plan to stay at my mom's house for a few days. I just want to be gone so badly. Me, wait, what? I text my daughter asking for her to apologize and patch things up with her mom. She's wanting to leave because she's so upset. Please, daughter, just try to remedy the situation. I'm almost home. I get home and it's silent treatment all around. I decide to pull my daughter aside and talk to her about it all. She rehashes the drama and that mom is being the worst, etc. I don't recall exact details of the convo but try to say things like, I get it. She can be emotional. And you too, so it can be a bad combo sort of thing, and then help daughter try to understand wife's POV and have grace for her. Daughter ends up putting makeup back on and going to the event and taking the food. Texts her mom an apology and says she made an excuse for her not being there too and everything is fine. Wife responds that she doesn't care what BF's family thinks because she wasn't trying to be malicious. Tells daughter she's not trying to avoid her but she can't recall a time they were together and not fighting and she's just tired of it all. Daughter again apologizes and says she has many fond memories of times with her mommy and doesn't want to avoid each other ever. No response from wife. In the meantime, wife leaves the house to run errands or go hang with her mom, or I'm not sure what, and I get a text from wife. Wife. If you're wondering why I did not talk to you, I had the pleasure of listening to daughter tell younger teen son all the things that I shared with you and I figured it's pointless to talk to you if you have something to discuss about me. Instead of talking to me about it, you'll just talk and badmouth me to my daughter. So there's really nothing to say. I also heard daughter say something to younger teen son because I was upstairs folding clothes that, I'm going to tell you something but you can't tell anybody, for the last 5 years. And then she started whispering and I could not understand her and then whatever it was she said, I don't know. It's fine, but just so you know, I am so grateful that you have someone that you can trust and that you guys can collectively commiserate. I was so confused. I texted daughter what she told her brother. She didn't recall any last 5 years comment but admitted she was talking about frustrations with their mom and probably said some mean things in the moment. I passed that response on to wife who then admits she turned on a security camera secretly to listen in to the convo I had when I pulled my daughter aside. She says I was bad-mouthing her too. I was shocked and also trying to think what I said that offended her. I apologized but also said it's pretty wild that she spied on me. But if I did say mean things it's likely because I'm not feeling love from her lately and she does have a tendency to gaslight me and the kids. Not that it's an excuse, but I pointed out that I gave her the 30 Things I Love About You book for our recent anniversary and never really got much of a response for that gesture other than she was embarrassed that she didn't get me anything. We don't usually gift on our anniversary. Wife. It is wild and awful, the spying. But after I heard daughter and son whispering, I just knew there would be more greatness to be said. I do not want to gaslight anyone. I don't want to be an emotional abuser. I am the problem. I am aware. I am trying to remove myself. There is peace if I just don't get involved. I will work more on this. Sorry that you are feeling unloved. I later text daughter to ask if I said anything to badmouth my wife and I apologize if I did and that it was inappropriate of me to do so. Wife says we talked about her being off her meds. I don't remember saying that, did you? No, I don't think so. Anyway, 2 days later and wife still barely talks to me, and after celebrating 20+ years married, she says she is only with me for my paycheck and divorce is too expensive. So that's fun. She got her revenge hurtful words in and I understand that, but she went so much further imo. Still, I've tried to apologize that her feelings got hurt and I offered to go to couples therapy and jokingly said then she can hear things I feel about her without having to spy. Probably too soon to joke. Anyway, she doesn't want to go to therapy and doesn't apologize or take back her stated desire for a divorce. Money being the only barrier. I'm really hurt. We've rarely fought like this and have it drag on for so long and I'm not sure how to get past it. I can't help but think she needs to change her anxiety meds and everything will be fine, but that's a convo I'm not allowed to have with her based on a past fight. But maybe what is there to lose at this point? I don't take divorce threats lightly and am just devastated she'd say that. Maybe me admitting to our oldest kid that her mom can be difficult deserves that? Did I break her trust in doing so more than her spying on my private convo? Love stories like this? Then make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss what's coming next.